Hi, how are you? I'm sorry if this is like horrible lighting. I filmed this earlier and I just said a million different times in a million different tones, so I'm refilming it. But I was in the gym the other day and I felt myself getting a little anxious. This may be for a couple reasons. Either there was too many people in there than I was used to, or I hadn't been there in a couple days. Sometimes it makes me a little anxious, but I wrote down some things that kind of eased my anxiety in the beginning when I first started going to the gym. When I first started going to the gym, I only went with the person that I signed up with. I would be in the parking lot waiting for them. I wouldn't go in and be on the treadmill or anything. After a while, I did get over that, but it took some time. These are definitely not new concepts. I'm sure all of these are in someone else's video, but these are the things that have helped me, and it was nice to kind of review the things that really helped me get started. So I'm just going to go right into it. The first thing would be music. Now, you don't need to invest in a fancy pair of headphones yet. That's definitely what I did. I have Beats right now, the wireless ones, but I'm just going to go right into it. The first thing would be music. That's later on. So just grab a regular old pair of earbuds. When you're listening to music, it's going to help you focus on what you're doing and not everything else that's going on in the gym. If you're listening to other people, if you're listening to the weights, if you're listening to yourself, even if you're listening to your breathing, or if you're worried about slamming the weights, if you're in like a 24-hour fitness and not like a barbell focused gym, then you're going to be distracted. And having a distracted workout is dangerous, and you're not going to get an effective workout being distracted. So just listening to music, have it up enough to where you don't hear yourself. Obviously, you make sure that you're breathing right. So another tip about music is go into the gym already playing music. So when you walk in, have music already playing. If you kind of go in there and you're just kind of listening to everything, it can get a little nerve-wracking because all of a sudden you're in this room with a bunch of these people and they're all doing their own thing and you're like, crap, what do I do? It'll just help walking in there with music already playing. Additionally, you want to go in there with a plan. Either at the very least know what muscle group that you're going to be working. Second, you need to have a warm-up. So a little bit of cardio or some like hits, and then you need to warm up that muscle group that you're working, and then you're going to go into the exercises. There are so many plans out there that are cheap or free. I'll list a couple that I know that are good. Omar Isuf has a free one on bodybuilding.com. Amanda Bucci, she has awesome plans. I think she has a couple ebooks out. Sumeet is on Instagram. Sumeet lists all these people down below. I'm not sure which ones are more expensive, but I trust their opinions. Along with coming in there with a plan, make sure that you know how to do the exercises. So kind of before you go in there, kind of review what you're supposed to be doing. If it's a particular movement or if it's a machine, there's videos everywhere on YouTube and Instagram on how to properly use this equipment. You don't want to hurt yourself, and feeling like you're going to look stupid is just going to increase your anxiety, even though, trust me, nobody cares about what you're doing. But it doesn't really feel like that, I know. Another tip is to not use pre-workout. I know that you're going to want to feel pumped and you're going to want to feel ready to go into the gym and kill your workout, but if the pre-workout, for me, the pre-workout is too much stimulant. I find that I'm anxious even after the gym, after I've showered, after I've eaten, and it's not something I want to feel. I will drink a cup of coffee maybe half an hour to an hour before I work out, depending on what time I work out. Like right now it's like 9 p.m. and I'm going to go to the gym. Obviously I'm not going to have any coffee because I need to sleep eventually. But if that's something that you can handle, go for it, but I can't. Even half a scoop, I get weird. But I also make sure to stay hydrated. I do drink BCAAs, and I will take just a cap full of creatine before to increase my strength, but I will, again, like I said in the last video, we'll make another supplements video. And a kind of general tip, like, if you sign up at the gym with somebody and you guys are able to hold yourself accountable, that's a great way to get started. But don't depend on the other person. Being codependent in the gym is not a good look. Unless you have like a personal trainer or something. It's just, you really need to know what you're doing on your own. If you sign up with somebody, make sure that you go as many days by yourself as you do with that person. When I first started at the gym, I signed up with my friend, and I was totally dependent on her coming with me, and I would get anxious if she wouldn't be able to make it. I sometimes would just even skip the gym because I wasn't having it. And so now I go by myself all the time, and it's no problem, but it definitely took some getting used to, and it was, every day it became more and more easier. Another tip that I also found helpful was that if you Google the gym that you're going to, they will show you the most busiest hours of the gym. Luckily my gym is open 24 hours. It's not staffed 24 hours, but you can get in there 24 hours with a little fob key. Those really help me when I need the squat rack and I don't want to fight for it. I'll go to the gym during the least busiest hours, but that can also help you if you don't like crowds. Like Whitney Simmons says, if you just grab a pair of dumbbells and go into a corner, you can do a full body workout with just a pair of dumbbells, and there you have it. You can just, like, you can even face the corner and you don't have to look at anybody. You could just work out by yourself. I'll list all these people down in the description. They've helped me so much just with my own fitness journey. I'm not anywhere near my goals, but it's all about slow, steady, constant progress. Another thing with that is don't get discouraged. This kind of triggers me a little bit. It's just when I've been working all week in the gym and like I can't see any progress, and I know a week is not that much, but it's just like you spend hours in this place and it takes time, and over time you will become more confident being in the gym. It took me about 2-3 weeks to really not be so uncomfortable in the gym. Some people, you just are natural and you can just go in there. Some people like need more time, and that's okay. And if you find ultimately that the gym is not the place where you want to be, then there's so many other things that you can do. You can go to yoga, you can do just like cycling outside. You're just gonna find your niche, but the gym is mine. I kind of wish I was at a more barbell focused gym, something like CrossFit, but it's what I have to work with now, so yeah. I'm sure that you guys have more stuff to add, so please do that in the comments. Like I said, this is probably all in someone else's video. You can find other videos on this, but this is just my take. This is what has helped me the most. But good luck. And you're doing a great job just by watching this video. Baby steps. Okay.